I've never heard of a whippoorwill.
I
can't say it.
Oh, God.
You say it, Andrew.
A whippoorwill?
I want to talk about John Wick 4, but no one's seen John Wick 4.
I've seen John Wick 1, 2,
or
3.
1,
I saw
2.
one.
I saw
3.
one last night, literally.
So you saw John Wick 1.
Yep. And I don't think everybody's going to like my opinion on it.
Most people like that one. I don't know why, but I've never seen it. But
The first one?
never seen any of them, no. I've heard good
I
things.
thought you just said you saw 1, 2, and 3.
I did not say that.
John Wick 1 is the best John Wick.
Have you seen them all?
No. So I can't say that.
If that's the best John Wick. Oh.
So you've seen 1 and 4?
Yeah, I've seen 1 and 4.
How do you go from 1 to 4?
So I'd watched 1, and then someone bought me a ticket to go see 4. So that's how. Well, because I was seeing stuff like literally saying like best action movie ever made. So I'm
For
like,
4?
Yeah.
Did
I'm
they
like,
say that? The creators?
That might be
Because
the
they said that
problem.
for pretty much every movie.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm getting tired of movies. I've been to the movies in probably 5-6 years.
I love going to the movies. I love the
Yeah.
experience of going to the movies.
I hate popcorn too, so that don't help.
You're just weird.
It's fine.
How do you not like movie theater popcorn? It's amazing.
It's not just movie theater popcorn. It's all popcorn. It's just not good. It stinks. Don't smell good.
Oh, I heard a bird the other day, and I was wondering what kind of bird it was. And
Okay.
this is totally getting off topic. I'm sorry. We're a bunch of ADHD guys around
No, I
here.
want to hear about the birds.
But anyway, it's called a whippoorwill. That is literally the name. It's spelled out exactly how you
Whippoorwill?
Whippoorwill.
This
Now
your
say
first
that
time?
3 times fast.
Is this your first time hearing about a whippoorwill?
That's my
Say it
first time
3
hearing
times
about
fast.
it.
Never heard of the Hank Williams song?
I've never heard of a whippoorwill.
I have,
Can't say it. I sound like
Well-
I got a speech impediment.
Oh, God.
You say it, Andrew.
A whippoorwill? Dude, I've seriously never heard of that, though.
you never heard of
I
whippoorwill?
also didn't
They got
know
a
what
really
artichokes were
cool
shaped.
tweet they have.
Make the
Cool.
They sing real nice.
So
Yeah.
far, in a 5-minute time frame, we've talked about
a lot.
A lot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get back to John Wick.
Well, it sucks,
So
apparently.
I don't want to crap on it. So
Let me-
I've only seen one
Let
or
me
two
give you
now.
my experience of just the first one. They started out. Yeah, I feel bad for him, and he lost his wife and his dog got killed, and yeah, I was like, yeah, go kick some tail, John Wick. But it gives no backstory to John Wick, who John Wick is. Like, he's just, dude, he's killing people inside his house. The cops come to his house, like, noise complaint again. And it's like, hey, John, hey, what's up? The cop sees a dead body, is like, all right, have a nice night. Like, and just to be left alone, like, it gives no backstory to who this guy is. Keanu Reeves puts in a lot of work
He does.
as an actor.
He does.
He is a very, very hard-working actor. And I'm not saying this movie is ruined because of him, because it's not him. It is whoever directed the movie is awful.
I think it's the same for
Like-
pretty much every action movie these days.
No,
They're
there's-
all like that.
I can get action, and I understand action, but
I understand action.
I love action
get
movies, but there's literally no storyline to this movie.
Yeah, well,
His dog dies, and he kills like 1,000 people. That's what happens.
my problem with John Wick 4.
Oh, well, hold on. I'm not
Okay,
done. I'm not
go
done.
ahead.
I'm not
Sorry.
done.
I'm so
So
sorry.
they pull up to this gas station. The guy's like speaking in a different language, Russian, German. I don't know what it is. And he like starts cussing at John and wants to buy his car, and somehow really makes him mad. And those are the guys that come and try to kill him, and they kill his dog, and they steal his car. But these guys don't know who John Wick is, but apparently everybody in this whole universe knows who John Wick is. But the son of the person he used to work for doesn't know who John Wick is. That makes zero sense to me. Like, everybody in this universe, the cops, the governor, everybody in this whole John Wick universe knows who this man who cannot be touched by law or anything, but the son of the person he used to work for doesn't know who John Wick is. And then he shows up, and his dad's like, do you know who you just made mad?
The Baba Yaga.
And yeah,
That is a
the
cool
boogeyman.
nickname.
I do like that.
That's a cool name.
It is a cool name.
John Wick's cool. We just don't know
It
who he
would
is.
be such a better story if it had a background to it. Like, if
Well, have you seen
started-
2 and 3 and 4? Maybe they get into it.
I don't.
You shouldn't have to
I
get into
don't
who he
care
is
about-
after the first one. You
No.
should already kind of know
True.
No.
No.
And, like, my wife loved the movie because she likes Keanu Reeves. And I do too. But I was like, this movie sucks. It's terrible.
I didn't get that about the first one. I guess we all just assume John Wick is.
who. So you like the first one?
Yeah, it's not that. I mean,
It's
I'm
terrible.
I'm not a huge action movie person just because. Well, I'll tell you what. Like John Wick 4 suffers from the same thing that all other action movies suffer from. Like people say, it was so cool. John Wick beat up like 10 people at one time. I'm like, no. 10 people were there. They each took turns somehow. Like, I pay attention to what the other 9 people are doing in the background. John Wick is fighting one. The other 9 have some reason why they can't all attack John Wick at one time with their guns, which would kill him immediately.
Well,
No,
he
one
has
guy's in the
a,
background like, oh, my gun is stuck. And the other guy, he'll punch one guy in the face, and
he
that
has a
guy will lay
bulletproof,
on the ground.
jacket.
Yeah, they have bulletproof suits. I
They
don't
can't
like
just
that.
shoot him. All right.
Well, still, if
And
10
also,
people wanted to get a headshot at
One
one
of
time,
the scenes, John goes into this club, and he's beating up all these people, like shooting people in the middle of the crowd, and everybody's just dancing and raving still. Nobody
Yeah, that was
stops and
hilarious.
like says, "Oh, there's a shootout going on in here." Oh no, that's just John doing
That's
his
just
thing.
John.
That's just John. Let him
it's
go.
just John.
And I just can't get it. I cannot.
I do not understand.
It's like I'm playing Grand Theft Auto. It's literally like Grand Theft Auto.
It is.
Actually, Grand Theft Auto has more reaction to me shooting up a place.
At least the cops show up
Okay.
and everybody runs.
You go shoot up a strip club on Grand Theft Auto, everybody runs out the building. But let's talk about a movie that did meet all the expectations.
Oh no, what?
Top Gun 2
Didn't see it. Need to
Haven't
see it.
seen that.
I gotta see it.
Haven't seen it.
is amazing. If
So-
there's a movie that beat out the first one, because it's hard to beat out the first movie ever made in that series. It's not really a series, it's the end. I mean, it's kind of like a goodbye for Top Gun. But amazing movie. All around amazing movie.
Do you think it was necessary to be made?
Absolutely. The
Because you
joy
could have
I
left
had,
it alone. I
the
mean,
joy I had watching that movie, that was amazing.
what's a movie we've all seen that we can critique together? Because I haven't seen any of this stuff. Which is, I should have.
I don't know. I feel like we don't watch a lot of
I don't
movies.
watch movies anymore. Like, they
I feel
haven't
like we
been
don't watch-
good.
I'm
and-
more of a series.
Me too.
Yeah, I
person
watched
now.
it. So we all seen House of the Dragon.
No,
I have.
I've not.
Yeah. It's quite good.
It is. It's quite good. I'm not a complete fantasy person, and when I say complete, I mean like Harry Potter.
You know they're making a
Not
show?
complete. Yeah, I've heard about that.
Harry Potter TV show.
I love Harry Potter because it's still in the real world. I have a
Well,
hard time getting
anything
into total
outside-
fantasy.
The original series has been awful.
Well, this is how I wanted it to be done, but you couldn't do it. It just didn't really exist when the first ones came out. But I personally am not a fan of the Harry Potter movies. I'm a fan of the visuals. They made, that's how we know what Hogwarts looks like and all that. And it looks amazing. But when you read the books,
That's what everybody always says. The books
No,
are better, but
yeah, but no, in this case, it really they're whoa, what the heck?
Well,
all the words.
Most of the time, the books are better.
Most of the time they
for
are,
those
but
of us who don't read, I have to go
Well,
off
maybe
of
you
you
should
don't read
open up a
words.
book.
I should open up a book, but I
And-
don't want to.
I love reading. I remember the first book I ever read, like when I could read words. Do you guys? Well, you don't read them?
The first book I ever read it was mostly the Goosebumps stuff.
Goosebumps was like my So the first thing I ever read, I remember I was sitting in the back seat of my mom's car, reading an Arthur book. You know the
Arthur.
the anteater looking dude, Aardvark, whatever he is.
I watched the show.
Of
Have y'all read Hank the Cowdog?
course, that was another one of the first.
Hank the Cowdog was amazing.
But no,
and-
Goosebumps were my first series.
I also
which is why I have
Goosebumps
like
were
15
really
over
good.
there behind
Short
Chase.
stories.
Short stories.
Yeah, you can read a Goosebumps book.
Oh yeah, now I can read a Goosebumps.
like a
I can read
couple
like 2
hours.
in a day, but like
Holes is a great book. I read that.
digging a hole.
yeah, that was what it was.
You gotta go and dig those.
I think
holes.
it's really sad that everybody kind of just forgot about Holes. Like
Holes is
it was
great.
Great. I mean,
Great movie.
I would say it's like I don't know. It's like it reminds me of a Forrest Gump. Not like the same movie, but it's like that iconic, like for a kid. Like it's
Yeah.
kind of like it should still be talked about, like Forrest Gump kind of vibe.
I guess it did get kind of left behind.
Although, remember that Holes, you read like 2 pages and it's like the next chapter.
Oh, is it one of
Oh,
those
yeah.
books that's like short chapters?
But the story was just so good and like
It
well
was
thought out.
It was a
and
really
just-
good story.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that was my first movie with Shia LaBeouf, but then no, Even Stevens.
movie was great.
Stevens. The show was
The
great.
show was great too, but the movie was
I loved Even
really good.
Stevens.
I haven't really found anything with Shia LaBeouf in it that I don't like.
Even
a,
Stevens was great.
a
Well,
really good actor.
he's a very good actor. He
Transformers.
went-
I didn't
he
like
went
that.
Nuts. I like Transformers, but I don't know if it was. I mean, just like the first couple, they made a bunch that were weird.
I feel
That's-
like Transformers is really when things started to go downhill because they started to use all this extra special effects
Well,
that
no,
just
the
aren't.
first couple of Transformers was really good.
I wouldn't say really good.
I like
say-
them.
I enjoyed the original
Anything
I'm
that
a
has a
sound-
lot of explosives and stuff, like fake explosives.
Oh, it's Michael
just
Bay. You
great.
don't like
It's-
Michael Bay.
No, I don't like Michael Bay. But it's kind of like just Fast and the Furious.
I
It's
don't
just
think so.
everything's overdone. Like they fly a car out of a plane and land on the highway. I mean, it just don't make any sense. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't remember a movie that was good. Like,
remember a movie
I
that
remember
was
movies that were
good.
good, but like in like the past 10 years, I don't remember seeing
Oh
one that
yeah,
was
no.
good.
I mean,
You say Top Gun, I'm sure that's good, but like besides that, like I haven't really seen.
Go watch it, dude. It's on Paramount.
well, the culture shifted. Now, effort, really, really good writing. Now we
COVID,
have, you know-
I think, pretty much killed the movie
Oh, it destroyed the movie.
industry.
Yeah, I don't think people are going to the movies at all like they used to. Still,
I think people have. Let me just get a good TV, get a good sound system at the house.
you can get it all
and,
directly at your house now. I mean, a movie.
And yeah, but I do like going to our theater in Enterprise, which nobody.
That is a very nice theater.
It is.
Oh, yeah, they're like the
amazing.
Reclining seats.
seats.
They got actual food.
They'll
there.
bring you
the-
food to your seat.
Yeah, they'll bring
Yeah.
you food to your seat. That's amazing.
That's where I saw John Wick 4.
Well, at least you had a good experience at the theater.
It was
But
nice.
Theaters. I love
I
it.
kind of miss like this the old way of TV in general. Like you got to wait for that time of the week for the show to come on that you're
You
wanting
go to
to
movie
watch.
gallery,
Like,
you want to rent it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
commercials.
Oh,
I
commercials.
can't believe I actually miss commercials. Like just all
I
of
don't
the,
miss
the whole, I don't miss
commercials.
commercials, but it's just
I get
the
so mad when an
nostalgic-
ad comes on YouTube.
ads are different than commercials.
Yeah, it feels different now, dude. When I'm trying to browse YouTube and an ad pops up,
Ads I hate. Commercials I could deal with.
it is weird because like it's like 5 seconds, then you can click skip. We used to sit through 5 minutes of that stuff, like
Yeah.
watching TV
Has
shows.
the attention span of the, I guess the populace kind of went down.
It has to. 'cause I
Like
used to.
everybody's been watching TikTok videos, just these shorts, and been kind of ingrained that we have to have entertainment this way now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is because look at every social media platform. They have integrated some kind of shorts or reels or whatever you like call
I
it.
personally can't stand it.
Yeah, I mean,
I personally can't.
I say that, but I find myself looking for a YouTube video and then I'll see a short that's about what I'm looking for and then scroll, and I'm like, oh, I just watched like 8 videos.
yeah. It's not good for your brain,
especially
either, I've heard,
podcast
but-
clips. Like
Yeah,
that's a big one. I haven't watched. It's been a while since I've sat through a full podcast, but
Oh, I
I've
do
watched
all the
clips.
time.
I used to at work back when we did security. We had 12 hours of nothing to do. Okay,
Let's get into all of our high school confrontations.
so it was math class. for some reason, I don't remember why, I was throwing a little balled up gum wrapper at a kid. I missed that kid and hit the kid next to him, who was apparently having a very bad day. And he stood up and he was just like asking me, like, dude, was that you that stood up at me? Like, he was really, really mad. And for some reason, instead of saying, yeah, I was aiming for the guy next to you, my bad, I said, well, I said, what are you going to do? And he was like, okay, well, I'll show you what I'm going to do about it. And he walked over and he was standing in front of me. And I remember thinking, like, I was going to yell at me. It's going to be embarrassing. We yelled at in front of the class. And next thing I know, my vision was blurry. And I didn't even know it was because my glasses had got knocked off my face. Was why I couldn't see. Because it happened that quick. He just went pop in the, like, right in the mouth. It didn't hurt at first. Literally, I didn't know why I couldn't see. And I was like, oh, my glasses aren't on my face. And then blood just starts coming out of my mouth. And then I feel it. And then I do my tongue on the inside of my lip. And dude, my tooth has just almost gone through my lip. People always say, like, oh, if that happened to me, man, I would be so mad. I didn't feel any. I was like, oh, man, I'm sorry, dude. I wasn't trying to make you mad. Like, I was chill about it for some reason. I have no
After
idea
just
why.
punched you in the face?
I was not mad at all.
That's when
I don't know
jiu-jitsu
why.
would be important to know about. When
Well, I think back to that, like, I don't know how I could have blocked that. Well, I wasn't expecting it in a million years, but
did he get in trouble
that
for
was
it?
fast. Yeah, he got suspended for 3 days, came back and apologized to me.
I don't really think you took it like a G, dude. You literally apologized.
I didn't
after he punched you. Not really.
I didn't get upset. I think the reason I didn't get upset is because I was so not expecting to get punched in the face. Not even close. I don't know what I thought. Because I was so confused, like, he's angry? Why is he so mad about this? Like, it was a gum wrapper. And he was like, did you throw it at me? So that was math class.
Well, I need you to tell this other story.
Okay.
But I wanted you to tell your dentist.
Oh, the
story,
dentists?
because
Okay, let me try. Let me get back into this
I think I
mindset.
know this one.
that's one of the best ones I've ever heard.
Well, so I kept my dentist that I was going to for years. If a dentist is having difficulty or is having trouble doing something, usually they'll just be like, oh, okay, well, hold on, let me try that one more time. We didn't get it on that try. Having trouble getting in here, like, be very professional about it. Bro, he always had trouble, like, I don't know what the heck dentist, I don't know what he's doing in there. But, like, this dude, I think I was getting a cavity filled, and, like, they had to put, like, that, like, a clamp around your tooth sometimes. I don't know. But he could not get it to to fit on there one time. He was like, God dang it. I'm just, like, getting jerked around. And then he would always, every time he had a new dental assistant, and they never knew what they were doing, and this dentist would just be like, I told you last time, that's not how we do it, and you're doing it again the same way I just told you not to do it. I'm just sitting here like they're both like leaning over me, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I just thought that I thought you told me the other day. And he was like, I didn't tell you the other day. That wasn't me. Who else do you work for? And I was like, if we could just put this, if we could just maybe get this done and I could go home. But so finally, when we had the insurance, I found another dentist. And first he asked me who took my wisdom teeth out. He said, what oral surgeon took out your wisdom teeth? And I said, none. My dentist did. And he was like, what? And I was like, my dentist ripped out my wisdom teeth. And he was like, that's, you didn't have an oral surgeon do that? And I was like, no, bro. My dentist told me he could save me some money. So he just gave me some, I was like, he just gave me some laughing gas. I was awake the whole time. And he was like,
This dude's like money laundering as a dentist.
and then I had to get 2 things replaced that the old dentist did. And he was like, ooh, man, who did this root canal? And I was like, my dentist. And he was like, he did a root canal. And I was like, yeah. He was like, that's also supposed to be an oral surgeon. I would send you to an oral surgeon. I was like, I didn't know that. He was like, I got this. And then the whole time I was like, it's not working. And so he would get so mad. Oh.
Well, they do have like 1 or 2 stars on Google,
Oh yeah,
so
now
they're
I looked
not-
up their rating, like their business rating on Google, and it was like
It's not just
it was
you.
like
Everybody
1.5
seems
stars.
to-
But
Oh, baby, you gotta tell me who this is.
it was never. You never want to hear. I can't describe to you the feeling of your mid procedure, mid root canal, which I now know a general dentist should not do, and you just hear, jeez. I'm just like, what? That doesn't sound. Is that about me? Is that about my body? Did he make a mistake on me? But the last few times I've been to the dentist have been to repair things that dentist did that he should have never ever
Are they
done.
still in
Yeah,
business?
when you told me
I think so.
that you were getting your wisdom teeth taken out by a dentist, I'm like, most people go to a oral surgeon and get put to
Bro.
sleep, and
He was like,
uh,
I can refer you to an oral surgeon, or I can save you some money.
Can they do that though?
bet.
I mean, are they?
I guess probably not supposed to, but dude, I remember it. I was awake and I never really had laughing gas before because
do you have pain?
afterwards, yeah, but he gave me pain pills. Like,
I actually was one of the lucky ones. I had zero pain. Like, they gave me some lower tablet through, and
I didn't have any pain either.
I threw them in the toilet.
it wasn't that. I mean, it wasn't excruciating.
I was
or
like
anything.
swolled up for like
I looked like a chipmunk for a good week.
I was like
Yeah.
that for like a couple of days. It wasn't that bad.
Well, yeah, but it was the craziest part to me was just waking up after it had been done, and I didn't know where I was, and then my
But I will
cheeks were swollen.
I'm
I
kinda
will
glad
say
to have
the
escaped
oral
that.
surgeon in this area is amazing.
He is fantastic. Now that I've actually been to him,
He is amazing. But
I'm trying to. There's a lot more that I'll remember after this, but yeah,
That's
Good
amazing,
times,
dude.
man.
I kind of want to go there
I wanna
just to.
I don't want to get anything done on
Not
me.
that no, but maybe just a nice clean or something. Just to
maybe
see.
just get a cleaning, just to go and and their administration. I guess since he's rude, he doesn't care if his staff is rude. His staff is so mean. Like,
Having
just a
so
good
many
place.
troubles with doctors here lately, man.
What kind of
Like,
troubles?
they're just rude. I don't know. Like, you know what? Like, the type of medicine that I'm on for, like, anxiety and stuff like that, like, just stop me cold turkey. And, I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, that's not good.
Benzos is the class I'm talking about.
Yeah, benzodiazepine.
Recommend if you don't need it, if you can get by without taking it. I get if you have really bad anxiety or panic attacks or whatever, then it's perfect for it.
Is
But
that like the same as depression medicine and stuff, or they're different?
No. So what benzos do, at least in the case of like Xanax and Klonopin, is supposed to be. I was told like use it to prevent an oncoming panic attack in like a situation where you cannot have a panic attack. Otherwise, if you need daily stability, you need to be on some kind of daily solution. Like my ADHD medication kept me from having panic attacks the whole time I was in school. I just didn't know it until I got off of it. And I was like, oh. But yeah, like if you're taking it daily, it's just not good because if you were to abruptly come off of it, the side effects are horrible. Where like when it wears off, you could have anxiety 10 times worse because
oh
they
man,
didn't go away. It's kind of holding it back.
and it's bad.
So then you kind of like forget how it is to deal with it without. So when it
Right.
comes back,
So
it's like
I ran out of
Right.
medication. My doctor wanted to see me, but he wouldn't refill my prescription until he saw me and wanted to tell me he wanted to take me off of it. Which I told him, I said, I don't blame you. I've been talking about this for a long time. I've been wanting to come off of it because it can't be good for me.
no, yours is anxiety, right?
Yeah.
No,
Well,
how-
mainly not just anxiety. I have anxiety almost all the time, but panic and panic attacks.
Yeah.
That's I can't function.
right.
Like it's debilitating,
Right.
and if I go sit in a room by myself and I'm fine, but I don't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah.
and if you try to talk to me, I'll just tell you to shut up.
No,
I'm a real butthole when I start get panicky.
How well does it work in the sense of like if you took it, could you go speak in front of 1,000 people and not care?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's, I don't want to promote this drug, but it is an amazing feeling though.
It's effective when used correctly.
If you have troubles like me and Alex,
are y'all the same thing? You're taking the same thing?
It's same class.
Same class, different brands.
My medicine stays in my system a lot longer. His is faster acting.
Right.
But if you have a hard time when you're trying to go to sleep and you can't shut your brain off and you're thinking about stuff that happened in 3rd grade and, you just can't shut your brain off. It's perfect for that.
Yeah.
And, but it's not
so
healthy.
I would sense that this is kind of like, it would help with anger problems too then. If
I think it would, but I do not promote this drug at all. I would never...
Unless you absolutely
I would
have to
never
have it.
tell anybody to get on this drug.
Right.
Because benzos and alcohol, so one and two things, if you come off of it cold turkey, it can kill you.
Well, with alcohol,
Yep.
you got to really be drinking.
That's that's what I'm saying. Alcohol.
I guess
is
it'd be the
the
same
thing.
with the
But you know what's
medicine.
weird? They'll treat alcoholics that are having withdrawal symptoms with benzos.
No.
If you go to the hospital and you're having really bad withdrawal symptoms, they'll most likely give you benzos.
What do y'all think is? Do y'all think that y'all could? I don't know if they. I mean, could you? Do y'all believe in natural things that would help?
Homeopathic?
Like just supplements, same things like that. They could do the same things that. Now, not as drastic, but like
to this date, like I can get off this medication because I had like a couple of episodes where I was having a panic attack. It's been since I was 17 since I've felt that way. That's the reason why I got on this medication. I don't think it needs to be a long-term thing.
do you think that there's deficiencies in your body of certain vitamins or something that might be causing a lot of this?
I don't know the science behind all that.
I mean, it's definitely possible.
I think honestly, if I took up a healthier lifestyle in general, I would feel better.
Yeah, I think a lot of people exercised every day and took all this stuff.
It's so hard just to say, oh, I just need to go live healthy.
Yeah.
But
Not only that, it takes you doing it consistently to make a difference.
it takes you doing it because you have to get it.
It's not going to be a right away fix.
No.
With
I
anything.
mean,
but
like when I was actually working out and stuff, that was my life.
Yeah.
That was it.
I assume you felt a lot better than you do now. I mean,
Yes,
working out every day.
Absolutely. And now trying to get myself, if I walk into a gym now, I know what I need to do up here because I did it for so long, but I can't get myself the push
Yeah.
to get to that
Once
point.
you get comfortable not doing it, it's hard to get out of that. And another thing is having like getting older, having families and stuff. You got a lot of responsibility. It's really hard.
When I got married and started and had a kid and trying to find my way in life and what job I wanted to do and everything else and just all the other pressures got involved, like the gym kind of took a back burner and it didn't need to.
Yeah.
It really honestly didn't need to. I could have found time to go do something.
Yeah.
And it was such a big proponent in my life for a very long time, and for me to just shut that off, like, I kind of put my body in shock. Like, what are you doing? We were doing so good here. Like, what are you doing? But I don't know. I don't know how to get back. I really don't. And I've been to a nutritionist. I've talked to people that,
Do you take
work out.
vitamins?
Yeah, you went to a nutritionist. What happened with that? Did it just wane off? Or?
It's a waste of money. It's really a waste of money, honestly. I mean, you can find the same data on Google.
Well, I want to get into like
the
the supplements and vitamins part of it because like everybody's deficient in stuff these days, especially in America. Like,
but the vitamin thing is kind of weird. I take vitamins. I take like a multivitamin. I take ever since COVID's been out. Like the big thing I've been taking is vitamin D, zinc, and vitamin C, and
one of it too is there's some vitamin brands that are more absorbable than others too. Like some
There are.
some are a waste of time.
The vitamin industry, like, you don't know which one is bad, which
Some
one
are
is
fake,
good,
some
and
are,
well, I don't know because
you bought them and you ended up giving them to me because you never took them.
But Andrew,
What
you can't say you don't know which one is good because
I know which ones are good because I had a complete 180 difference in the way that I felt
None of these vitamins
after.
are being, like, the FDA doesn't have a stamp on
Well,
these
yeah, I know
things.
that, but I'm judging it based off of how it changed
did.
my life,
Right.
and just by taking a vitamin. And this particular one, also, the whole company focuses on your gut health, so it's like probiotics, prebiotics, all that stuff.
Yeah,
But the
that's
stuff you're trying
that's what you
to
need.
tell us about, I have to spend a buttload
It
of money.
is a lot of money
to buy it.
It's a shame.
And what I want to know, what is the real difference in between this or a Walgreens brand?
Well,
like, there's nothing here telling me where the scale is.
For me, I used to have a serious stomach problem, like bad, every day. And as soon as I started taking it, it completely went away. No problem. Stomach was normal. And I'm talking like bad, like IBS stomach problems.
Yeah.
Every day, it was all the time. As soon as I took it, and it's been ongoing till now, like, I still have occasional stomach problems, everybody does, but like it's completely taken it away. Like, it instantly worked. And if I stopped taking the vitamin, within about 4 or 5 days, stomach's messed up again.
But the big thing here is, like, yes,
And I feel
if you
better.
have to supplement, like, I'm on a night shift schedule now, so I take vitamin D because I don't get no sunlight. But the thing that you would want to do the most is make sure all your food contains this stuff.
Of course, getting it from food's
Because-
best, yeah.
That is the best way for your body to get it.
But it's also extremely hard for you to, like, with our guts being the way that they are.
It's really not
they
that
don't-
hard,
It
though.
is, though, because your gut is responsible. Like, if your gut's messed up, you're not absorbing as much as of the vitamins as you think you are. So if you have a healthy gut, then you're absorbing more of it, of the vitamins. And a lot of people in America, their gut's completely messed up because of the food they eat, because of all kinds of stuff.
But I don't know if it's so much of that our guts are messed up.
Dude,
It's-
your gut health is like 80% of your health. Look it up.
But I don't know if that are, like, if it's our guts that are messed up. We need a
they are.
supplement because our guts are messed up. But what types of
Probiotics
foods
help that. But
what types of
foods
foods are
also
we
help with
eating?
that. Food, yeah. If you cut out like all bad food, then I'm sure you're gonna see positive benefits.
The one thing my doctor told me, this wasn't even the nutritionist, the doctor told me. He said if you would take out the bakery and go into the grocery store,
outside,
outside of everything, if you would just pick out your meals from there, you would be healthy. Because you got your fruits and vegetables section, you got your meats, you got your fish, and
yeah. I
you
mean,
know, if you do dairy products, which dairy products are, probably not the best for you, but most of the stuff is healthy. Anything in the middle has got
That's all that-
preservatives.
yep.
All
Chemicals
this
are all in it.
chemicals are all in it.
Food coloring.
But if you would stay around that area, you would be healthy, and you don't really have to.
I agree with that too, but at the same time, and your gut health will improve just by eating healthy. But the average American's not gonna constantly eat healthy, and then there's just it's easy to take a supplement. That's why I say that. But I'm not saying the supplement solves all your problems, or that you're gonna be like cured of all problems if you. It's just, but eating healthy is an addition to it, and that's why I think supplements are important. Because if you didn't have deficiencies in all these things, and a lot of people don't know what they're deficient in, and I guess you get tested for that, but
we have deficiencies because we're not eating right.
well, yeah, that
And
too.
that's where the education needs to come into nutrition.
Well, let's look at vitamin D
and
for
what you're
example.
eating.
Okay, so you
get vitamin D from going outside, Andrew.
You do. I know that.
It's literally free.
Yeah, I know, but there's a lot of people who are deficient in vitamin D that get a lot of sunlight. I've seen doctors talk about this, that they've said where that they go outside, they're spending like 2 or 3 hours a day outside in direct sunlight, and they're still deficient, so they have to take a supplement for it. So you're not necessarily getting all the nutrients you need just by eating a healthy diet all the time, mainly because your gut's probably messed up. That most of our guts are. So especially even when you take a supplement, you're only getting about like 20% of the vitamins that you're taking in. But my point is that we could try to find a way to help a lot of these issues like anxiety, depression, all that by changing our diet, supplements, all that kind of stuff, instead of like focusing so much on the instant relief from it with pills. But I don't think it's talked about enough.
No, it's not. And when I went to the nutritionist, it was not helpful to me. I was like, okay, well, what do I need to do? She's like, well, if you want to eat your mashed potatoes, you just need to shrink it. And if you want to eat your meat, you just need to shrink it. And I'm like, I knew this, like, already. Like,
Just don't eat so much.
I want someone, I really need someone that's hardcore into the stuff to be in my life to say, hey, bro, you can't eat that. Like, we're on a diet here, and
like a constant person standing beside you, like, nope, don't do that.
not really like a constant person, but like, even when I was in the gym, everybody I was working out with was better than me. And I did that for a specific reason, because I had a goal to reach.
Be as good as them.
Yeah. And, when I first started out working out with the people I was working out with, I wasn't even benching like 2 plates. Wasn't even doing that. Within a year, I was doing over 3 plates.
Yeah.
And because they were doing 3, 4 plates. And like the bar was bending. And I was like, I want to get to there. So I'm going to hang out with these people. And these are my gym buddies. And it was so helpful to me that one of the guys I was working out with, he went to school with me. He was in college with me. And it wasn't even like a question like, hey, you going to the gym? It's like, hey, I'll see you at the gym.
Yeah.
Not like I had an obligation to be there. Like,
yeah.
This guy would drive down the highway on 231, get up next and be like, I'll see you there, bro. Like, seriously. Like, he would seriously do that. And I just need to get back into that. Like, having someone there pushing me, like, it's not even a question of whether or not you're going to be there. You're going to be there. Now, if you only stay for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, that's cool.
I've heard that's the best workout time. It's about 45 minutes.
Dude, I was so addicted to it. I was in there for like 2.5, 3 hours sometimes. Like, just killing it. And
were you doing like the same parts of your body, like working out the same parts? Like,
we would do everything. So
you're doing full workout.
I would do chest and tris. We have full workouts for those. We go do calisthenics. We do push-ups, sit-ups, all kinds of stuff. Then we go get on the treadmill after all of that's done. Then it was recovery time. So sauna, icing, all that stuff. We had a few hours to dedicate to our bodies to take care of ourselves. And yeah, I was sore. I was sore every day, but I loved it. It was amazing. There was days I couldn't even walk up the steps.
And you're like, yeah.
Working out is really, I mean, it feels great. I mean, especially with not the first couple times. Like,
Well,
we went right
I've heard this said before, and other people have said it. If you start your day off with doing that, that is the worst thing you'll go through all day. That is the worst pain you'll have all day.
That depends,
that's the worst struggle.
What could happen on that day?
I'm just saying a normal day.
Yeah.
That is your worst struggle you're gonna have all day. So the rest of your day is smooth sailing. You're good.
That's fair.
That's a good
analogy. And you feel better. You
feel better because you've already tackled the worst of it. You've already tackled what you had to do, the biggest thing in your day. Yeah. It's already done.
And you've already had that satisfaction of, hey, I was active. I did this today. So it's not like you're just sitting on the couch. It's like much better than if you'd just been sitting around not doing anything in that time period. But I mean, I want to work out again.
And I can't get my head there.
Talking about it makes me want to go work out.
Absolutely. But
we try to get you to go, Chase.
It's just as soon as I don't know, man. I've been in this slump. Like, I can't get over it. Like,
have you thought about like a home gym?
Huh?
Have you thought about a home gym?
I would love a home gym.
That is very expensive. All weights, especially like dumbbells.
But
and stuff like
I think that's probably going to be when I build a house.
We
which
need
is gonna,
like a whole room for
we're
it.
going to be building a house probably in the next couple of
That's
years.
a good idea.
That's a good idea. Building a house is a good
Always
idea.
building. No, seriously, like building a house is always
Yeah,
much
I
better than
want to
buying a
do
used
that.
house.
But
Yeah.
buying a used house.
And I'll, in the floor plan, I'll make it so I have a space to do that kind of stuff.
That I feel like to me, if I had a home gym, I'd be more willing to do it because I don't have to go.
But I have to be careful of that. I still want someone there. I need a good spotter, and I mean, no offense to you guys, but I don't know if I would trust y'all spotting me.
You gotta build us. You gotta make us into good spotters. You gotta take us to the gym.
It's so hard to find a good spotter. I had really good spotters, but no, I need someone like there. Like the guy I was with was yelling at me the whole entire time.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I can't do that, dude.
I like to enjoy my workouts.
He was the loudest dude in the gym, bro.
Yeah.
Loudest dude in the gym. I love him to death, though. He's best workout partner I've ever had.
What is your favorite like muscle to work out? Like what? Like the day of?
Oh, it has to be chest.
Really?
Has to be.
Mine was triceps.
Well,
always
chest and
loved-
triceps go together.
It does, yeah.
Chest and tries, back and back.
Back and buys.
Everybody always thinks you got to work your biceps out a lot to get big arms,
No,
but it's more your
triceps.
triceps.
70% of your arm.
Yeah.
Right.
If you want your arms big, you work out your triceps.
And a little bit of biceps.
A little bit of
I mean, you gotta
biceps.
still work out your biceps,
But, I mean, your triceps.
Chest exercise. No, with legs is obviously my least
The legs is
favorite.
horrible.
I
It
hate
is your
leg
least
day.
favorite, but it's your most important.
It's very important because you don't want to get, strong everywhere else and then your legs.
So when you work out your legs, you're also doing a lot of good for your cardiovascular system because your legs, when you work out your legs, you're working out the biggest portion of your body. So all the oxygen is getting flowed to those muscles getting worked out. So you're not only getting a good lift, you're getting a good, you're like heavy breathing and everything through it. I mean, it's rough, but you're working on everything else. Because when you're squatting, you got the bar on your shoulders, on your chest, on your back, going down. Like, everything's getting worked out.
Now, if you were to start working out again, like tomorrow, like, would you change your diet completely to like cut? Like, or how would you go about doing that?
I don't see. That's where.
Or you just kinda
that's
like
where
work
I'm
your
kind of
way?
like debating. I can't work out and not have a good diet.
Yeah.
Okay. But I can't have a good diet and not work out.
Yeah.
I gotta have both.
well, it's really, really important. Right? I mean, like, don't they say like, if you're not gonna sleep well and you're not gonna eat well, then working out is actually not gonna go very far for you.
It's not going to go very far.
Well, I mean, if you're like skinny like us, and we went out, they always recommend like eating as much as you can. I think that's
Yeah.
extremely
I mean, if you're just trying to
unhealthy,
put-
I think that has been pushed, and it's been pushed the wrong way.
Probably.
Because
they're all like eat the pizza and eat.
I was in a very good shape, and I could eat almost anything I wanted. But now I'm in the position where I'm at now, and I'm 280 pounds.
Well, I think what you got to do is if you are going to go that route, do it for a while and then start cutting so that you lose that fat. And then that's the way I've always
for
done it.
you guys, chicken and rice, chicken and rice, chicken and rice.
I do like chicken and rice, but I feel like I get tired of it now that you're saying that.
I'm already tired of it.
You're going to get tired of it. If you try to eat healthy, you're going to get tired of your food. Your food is not going to be as happy, fulfilling.
Right.
Oh yeah. Well, you just got all these guys on I'll see them on Facebook and they'll have their little ads talking about how you can eat all the stuff that you want to eat just to work
That is a
out, but
lot.
that is so unhealthy.
That is
You
a
can
lot.
you can do that, but you're going to gain fat along with
There's
it.
dirty
That's
bulk.
dirty bulk, yeah.
Right.
And a lot of people do it.
And you do bulk up, but just not in the way that you would necessarily want
It's
to.
not sustainable.
I mean, you're not gonna be like fit like you're thinking you will be. It's more like just gaining.
Yeah.
But-
and if you want to, I was eating like peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Like,
It's also all not. It's not good for you at all. Either.
It's not good
You're
for
getting you're getting your fitness in, but if your diet's not there, then
yeah. No, if I go back, I gotta have the workouts plus a healthy diet. I gotta have both, because just where I'm at now.
we should make a commitment
Right.
at
here.
some point in time. We need to set a date that we're all going to start working out and we're all going to eat.
We did that. We all had.
Well,
We all
no, we
failed.
all actually have to do it.
Well, the thing is, like, for me, I'm not on y'all's schedule.
That's true.
I can't work out with y'all.
Did your schedule change any, or is it kind of just stuck for a while?
It's in the works to change within the next year. But right now,
What would be the prime time for y'all to work out if you were to do it?
me?
Yeah,
Afternoons for me.
the same. Late afternoon, after work.
Yeah.
Like
same.
7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Why
I'm
can't
getting
you
off.
just?
I'm getting off work at 6:30.
I want to start walking in the morning, but working out. I worked out in the morning one time before work one day. I guess it's because I'm so out of shape. I was nauseous the whole day. I felt like garbage.
Well, yeah, you're gonna feel like crap if you don't.
I
Continue
feel
to
like
do it.
remember when we worked out for
At
a
the
couple
church?
months? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was to me one of the better schedules because you have plenty of time to be awake and like ready for the day, and then you work out, and then you still have time after to like relax. And
Yeah,
stuff.
we had a
that
good
was,
time.
That was a good schedule, but that schedule is now dead, so we can't do that. But for me,
Yeah,
it would
what did we
definitely.
do? Oh, yeah. That's back when I was in security, I think.
We went at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
How did you do that? How were you able to do that?
I can
What
work my schedule around how I want to.
Oh, yeah. You're lucky.
But that